Hi guys, so we're going a little further with the quadratics. Again, we're tipping these more towards the application side. So yesterday we talked about maximum values. So now we're going to look at the other values, which we call the x-intercepts. So x-intercepts would describe, if we were to shoot a rocket off, it would go up, come down, and when it hits the ground, that would be the time that is your x-intercept. So with these, unfortunately, you're going to have to do quadratic formula. There are some other ways, but this is the simplest. So when you do quadratic formula with these, typically you're going to get one answer that could be positive, one that could be negative. You could get two that are negative, which is really not possible, or you could get two positives. So really we want to focus on the positive answers for these. All right, so I'll walk you through the first one. So number one here, we're going to take a look through and notice these are the same problems as yesterday. We're just going to use these to find x-intercepts now instead of the vertex, which is the maximum value. So x-intercept, quadratic formula, here it is. So do the whole negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So going through, negative b is, again, that negative 20 becomes positive 20, plus or minus there should be a negative inside there. Negative, which you'll put in, so negative 20 squared minus 4 times a, which is negative 2, times c, which is 2. All over 2 times that negative a, which is negative 2. So plug everything in, all the a's, the b's, the c's, and make sure your signs, see how easy it was to lose that little negative, be careful there. But when you go through, the biggest thing first is going to be this, what we call that discriminant. Remember, that tells you how many solutions. But negative 20 squared is 400. 4 by 2 is 8, by 2 is 16. So 400 plus 16 gives me that 416. So simplify what's inside, and you're going to end up with radical 416 is about 20.396. Use your calculator for that, and you do want the decimals for these. We did some exact numbers in the past, but for time's sake, we want decimals because radicals really don't tell us much as far as time. All right, so when you find that decimal, you're going to get 20 plus or minus 20.396 over negative 4. You have to then split one with plus and one with minus. Remember, split that double sign. So what you're going to do is add these up and divide by negative 4. Subtract these and divide by negative 4. You'll get your two solutions, which are negative 10.099 for the left side, and for the right, 0.099. Now remember, as this applies to a problem like a rocket or a ball or whatever, a negative would be going back in time. So we really don't want that number. This is going to be your answer for number one, 0.099. And the number could be bigger, could be smaller, but it is going to be a decimal. All right, so do that for each of these problems, and I'm looking for only the positive solution. All right, please let me know if you have any questions. Thanks, guys.